What's up, fellow high rollers? Another World Cup, another case of the World Cup Prizm, and we are up to a pretty hot start with this Arda Güler sticker out. As always, with Panini, it doesn't fit the sticker, but definitely much better than an average player I expected. So yeah, Turkey failed the tournament, but Güler is clearly a rising star for Real Madrid. Yeah, I'm pretty shocked. Like I thought I will be like pulling this Eldar Shomurodov and similar autos, and this is a really cool looking parallel. I think it's an Old Glory parallel, number 294. So one of these country specific organizer country specific parallels. Really cool looking. And so what is the goal of this break? The goal of this break is to get a feel of this product and decide what to collect in this product, because every World Cup Prizm I collect something. 2014 World Cup Prizm I collect Russian players numbered to 10 or less, and another Old Glory parallel of Aston Urunov, this legend of Spartak Moscow. I think now he's playing to Iran. That's really cool. The second Old Glory parallel. 2018 World Cup Prizm I collect blue shimmer parallels numbered to 5. 22 World Cup Prizm I collect gold parallels, true gold numbered to 10. But with this 2026 World Cup Prizm, I'm not sure what to collect, because there is no really team which would attract my attention. I think this is a purple, the most common parallel to 299. I think, yeah. So I think most of our numbered parallels are gonna be purple. But yeah, I'm sure that we already pulled 2 old glory parallels. Yeah, so there is no really a team I'm rooting for, so I'm not going to be collecting any team. Then there are some players which I am kind of interested in, but given that the rainbows in this set are like 90 cards, and out of this 90 cards, 6 or maybe even 7 are 101, so it's not really possible to complete any rainbows, and so that's also not. Then the set, yeah, the problem is that before this World Cup Prizm sets there were 300 cards, and now it's 500 cards, so really tough to. Really tough to complete any set. In fact, I think even for the base set is difficult to complete. So I need almost a perfect collation to complete the base set out of this whole case. But we'll see. I really hope that we can complete a base set. But so anything low numbered is going to be really difficult to complete, because 2018 World Cup Prizm, I'm collecting these blue shimmers to 5. I have something like 160 out of 300, and I got almost everything I see. Like, of course, I missed some cards, like 2022 World Cup Prizm. I'm collecting the goats numbered to 10. I'm something like 200 out of 300 cards. So yeah, here with 500 cards, any kind of a set, unless any kind of low number set is gonna be impossible to complete. Based on the first box, I really like this old glory parallels. So maybe this is a set which I will try to complete, because they are numbered to 90 to 94. So this is gonna be realistic. It will of course be a lot of work with 500 cards, and we get Ibrahim Baye. I'm not sure if it's like orange checkerboard, but in any case, this is a very appealing card to me, because I mentioned that there are a couple of players which I'm interested in this set, and yes, and Ibrahim Baye is one of these players, because as you might have seen on the channel, I went to see this France versus Senegal game at the MetLife Stadium, and Ibrahim Baye scored like an amazing Galazzo, like a really cannon-like shot, and it's also his rookie card in this set, and I think he's gonna be an impact player for PSG or some other powerhouse in years to come. So kind of a player with both personal appeal and then also some promise hobby-wise. So what is this like? Panini, what is 60 to 60 out of 61? Old looking De Bruyne. So this is some new parallel, also actually pretty cool looking. Is it like specific Panini parallel or what? Like haven't I must have missed it on the checklist. Yeah, Matt Freeze is another player which I would be interested in building a rainbow, because he's a player for my local team, FC NYC. But as I mentioned already, it's essentially impossible to build rainbows in this set, because there are something like 90 parallels, and out of this 90, like 6 or 7 are 101s. Another, not a player, but a card which I actually might try to build a rainbow with, this New Jersey poster, because so New York is my home city, and I went to see the game between France and Senegal at the MetLife Stadium, and usually these posters of host cities are not very nice, but I really like the poster for New York with this statue of Liberty, and another old glory of Ben Gannon Dirk. Guys, let's go for this old glory set, like 500 cards, but we already three cards in. So this is let's try to build it. So this New York, New Jersey poster would be like a realistic goal for me, because there's only base, then there is mojo to 25 and go to 10, and then there is 101. So what I've learned in my hobby tenor is that 101 you can never count on, but I'll try to but I'll build this go to 10, mojo to 25, and a base rainbow for New York, New Jersey. So this is this is one go, and another good auto, Rivaldo 2002 World Cup champion, also to 75, and I really like how this is his whole auto and with the number. I'm not a fan of sticker autos in general, but yeah, like Rivaldo Guler, these are really good autos in my opinion, because my expectations were like much lower to be honest. Whoa, yeah, I was just talking about that. This New York, New Jersey is poster is one of my goals, and we get the base. I think all of these cards is only like a silver prism. Then there is go to 10 and mojo to 25 and 101. So they're all silvers. I was talking about this card, and yeah. So this turns out to be a really good books for me personally, because yeah, Rivaldo, a player I grew up watching, and then the card which I was actually looking for. And I think this is correct ice to 25 or something. Yeah, in fact, to 23, and a pretty cool player in Giuliano Simeone, Diego Simeone's son. Not the worst player to pull a lower numbered parallel. Honestly, I'm not super impressed with Giuliano Simeone, neither in Atletico Madrid nor in the Argentinian national team. But yeah, it's clear that I must admit, it's clear that he is not only playing because of his father's name. So he definitely has some skill, but yeah, in my opinion, it's a little bit. Yeah, he's perhaps a bit overrated, but definitely like not a low level player, and it's interesting that we are pulling a lot of this old glory parallels, but we don't pull this ego parallels, Mexico specific parallels, and then Maple Leaf Canada specific parallels, and another old glory US specific parallel of Marcel Ruiz. Like, given that we are going for the set, it's good for us, although it's a bit weird to see a Mexican player in a US specific parallel. I wonder if Panini somehow only distributed this old glory in the US, then a Maple Leaf in Canada, and then Eagle parallels in Mexico. But yeah, couldn't be the case, because they print runs almost the same. And we get a Walter Samuel, this legend of Inter Milan. Unfortunately, also the auto is a little bit of sticker, but yes. So Walter Samuel, obviously a lower profile player than Rivaldo, and perhaps even lower profile than Arda Güler. Of course, if you play as a defender, like, it's difficult to be a higher profile player than an attacking player. But yeah, they're like when I bought this case, my expectations were that an average auto would be something, Walter Samuel. So I was really surprised. Emanuela Megha, and I think this is blue to 50 or something. Blue to 40. Not the best player would be cool to have some like Argentina, say a French player, color match in this blue parallel to 40. But yeah, you know, like Panini doesn't care what would be cool. They just like brutally give you what they want. And this might be Maple Leaf. Maple Leaf to 86 is the first time Canada participated in the World Cup. It was also in Mexico, although I think Colombia was initially chosen to host it. It looks like boxes are somewhat balanced. So the third box we had a worse outer but two lower numbered parallels, while in the first two boxes it were better outers, but then worse parallels. And I think this is his ego parallel to 70. Yeah, like a pretty cool looking parallel, better than Maple Leaf. And Abosek Fights Alive is actually this guy who scored those biggest stunts so far, only Galazio in tournament against Colombia. I think he's playing in Turkey right now. Used to play for CSKA Moscow. Yes, so ego parallel also pretty cool looking, but somehow I feel this green color, it doesn't fit most teams as nice as the blue color of Old Glory. But yeah, I guess like Mexico, Saudi Arabia, even perhaps Senegal will look really good in this ego parallel. Maple Leaf parallel, I personally don't like that much because of the design. Yeah, and from what I observe, I can already conclude that it's gonna be really hard to complete the base set, because I'm already getting a lot of doubles. Like for example, yeah, Shearer I got several base card. Aguilera I got several base cards. Yeah, like ridiculous. Diego Luna. He is not in the tournament, but he is in a lot of not only in the base set but also in a lot of subsets here. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to complete the base set here. Yeah, this is of course I feel like it's completely unnecessary that Panini like made the base set so large, because some teams like France, Argentina, they have like over 20 players in the base set, including some like retired players. I think like this like eight players per team, and perhaps having like 5 players per smaller team is enough. Ubaldo Filol, I think he was the goalie when Argentina won the championship in 78 or 86. I don't exactly remember. Yeah, in 78. Yeah, not a high profile outer, but a nice full last name. Name out of an old timer. Yeah, we can see that. We get this national pride case hit of Lautaro Martinez. Yes, so definitely like getting an Argentinian player in this set is pretty lucky. So yeah, we get worse out, but then it balances out with case hits. So yes, so somehow this boxes seem to balance out somewhat. Of course, financially, this break is like a presidency of Martin Van Buren. So Martin Van Buren was this U.S. president in the mid 19th century, during whose tenure the U.S. was in a very deep recession the whole time. But he refused to do anything because he just said that the economy should regulate itself, and the government shouldn't interfere. But what's also like funny why this whole recession started is that it was also like Van Buren's doing. Yeah, Oli saying nice to 50. If it would be like blue to 40 would look much better, but yeah, Panini doesn't care. Yeah, like why this whole recession started, because Van Buren was vice president for Andrew Jackson, and together they decided to close the national bank, the U.S. central bank of that time, and then like inflation started to take over, and to deal with the inflation, they decided to introduce this legislation that the land can only be purchased for gold, and then because very few people had any gold, the whole economic activity stopped, because people couldn't purchase the land. So like then it was economic disaster for the next 4 or 5 years. So obviously this break is also an economic disaster. But yeah, I went into it fully understanding the consequences, because yeah, if I get a 10% out of here back, I'm very satisfied. And so we get dual signatures, Taremia's moon. So this is Iran. Yeah, I'm not sure how like Panini plans to fulfill this out right now, given the state of the U.S. and Iranian relationships. But yes, so yeah, the auto is a little bit disappointing. Not like that it's not the highest profile players. Azmoun, I think, is one of the highest profile players in Iran, and we get national landmarks. Christian Pulisic, really nice, well above average national landmarks. So we are pretty lucky with the case hits here. So we got like Martinez for national pride, Pulisic for landmarks. So well above average players. Yes. So and I think, yeah, based on what I pulled, yeah, I should get already over 10% back. So I'm like satisfied, because like how I traded is an experience to get a first-hand feel of the product. And yeah, so in general, like yeah, I recommend you if you are not ready to lose all the money which you used to buy this product, just don't buy this product. At the current price point is just way too risky. And another maple leaf, actually with Qatar as a color match, it looks pretty good, although it's more like stained glass than a maple leaf to me. Wow, Luis Nazario de Lima. a really, really nice auto, and 299. Wow. Yeah, like so. Yeah, like nowadays, like people are arguing who is really the best player, like Messi or Ronaldo. But to me, to somebody who was growing up in late 90s, early 2000s, yeah, it's like a Luis Nazario de Lima. So, yeah, this case is really turning out to be a great case for me. Like, not financially, but I pulled this New York poster, and yeah, Luis Nazario de Lima, to me, he is like the best player in the history of the soccer, because yeah, 1998, 2002, these are like two World Cups which I watched in full, and I think that's also maple leaf, but looks a little bit weird with the Colombian uniform. And these two World Cups were like, yeah, Ronaldo was dominating. So still, like nowadays, like when people talk about Ronaldo, they think about this Portuguese Ronaldo, but to me, this is there is only one Ronaldo, and this is Brazil number 9, El Fenomeno. And oh my, push that shovel down my fat ass. Is it what I think? Is this a true gold number to 10? Is this a true gold number to 10? Ah! 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, didn't I didn't see I didn't see this coming, but yeah, it came nevertheless. So yep, bros. I guess we're making more than 10% back of this case. Yeah, thank you, Lamin dear, for being in this case. Yeah, like bros. Yeah. Here we go. Like yeah, this must be a really hot box in this case, because first we pull out this Ronaldo auto, and then we pull this Lamine Yamal a gold to 10. Yeah, definitely a hot box. Like yeah, I don't know what to do with the rest of this case right now, because yeah, but yeah, like as I said, of course, if my goal would be to make profit out of this, I would just sell these loose boxes. But as I mentioned, like the goal of Sports Clone channel, it's not to make profit. It's like to feel the product, like to experience it. Like that's yeah, insanity, like pure insanity, bros. Like yeah, I don't know what is. I think might be our biggest pull since in 2018 World Cup Prizm. We pulled this Cristiano Ronaldo out. Like yeah, I haven't had such emotions in a long time. Like yeah, bros. Oh my God, Lamine Yamal to 10. true gold, not like this gold shimmer and other like other shit which Panini is now printing. True gold to 10. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, now Sports Clown is in a good mood. So this box, what we do, we sing with Sports Clown. Satu nada, satu suara, satu darah, satu bangsa dan negara, satu Singapura. Boom, boom, boom. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo, Singapura. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo, Singapura. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo, Singapura. Boom, boom, boom. Kaisan Jemen pallokenttä. Kesäkuu 07. 100 vuoden päästä täällä. Jäät jälkesi elämään. Klube kuulee sulemas jungaan. Paskakoskelta Eurooppaan. Joka matkalta aina palaan. Klubi päätymä laulamaan. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. 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 Помню я, выезд был, да Спартак московский. Ярославский ОМОН слыл как очень жесткий. Шла игра, сектор пел, все нормально было. И Торсида тогда пира запалила. Вдруг на сектор хлынул ОМОН. Бить фанатов принялся он. Но ответ дал сектор мясной. OMG, OMG. Is this again what I think? Is this a true black like a 101? Is this a true black 101? Balak and Khan. Ah! Ah! Well, I'm glad I didn't sell like this loose boxes after this Lamine Yamal True Gold. But what can I say? Like I literally cannot say like anything. This is like the best the best case. Like not. This is the best case in my whole life. Like I don't think like I have broken like anything nearly as good. Like so, yeah, like we get like this Ivory Coast logo. It's pure insanity. So like we pull Lamine Yamal True Gold out of 10, and then we pull like this Khan Balak out of 101. Yeah, I don't know what to say here. Yeah, this is simply insane case. Like I just cannot say anything. And Alex Elalas, he played in 1994 for the US. Yeah, this is his 1994 alumni series to 75. Not the best auto, but what can you ask? Like after what I've already pulled. Goodness gracious, Messi manga. Yeah, I don't know. Like, oh, obviously, like if you follow this channel, like you know that I have broke even and haven't made profits on boxes and cases before, but nothing like that. Like that, I would make. That I would break even like on a 12K case. Like I could never imagine anything, anything like that. Yeah. So, but that's like, yeah. I guess when you go in expecting nothing, like you win. This is. Because like honestly, like I going in my expectations, like yeah, if I would make, I would be like to make something slightly over 1K backhand. Yeah, the first couple of boxes was were like that, but yeah, then things kind of like exponentially exploded. So yeah, inserts are really good. All these case hits are really good, and then like Yamal and this Balak and only Khan to only Khan 101. So it's simple insanity. Like I obviously, like if you watch this break, like don't expect anything like that to come out of your like of your boxes. It's not impossible, but odds are not your favor in your favor. So you only break like these cases if you can afford to lose everything. And yeah, because yeah, like my expectation was like usually in these cases you get like one parallel number to 10 or less, and so like my expectation was that if I'll get like any player I know, I would be like I would be satisfied, but no insanity. Like these are all like true color parallels, so they're not all these checkerboard shimmers, etc. So they like carry a huge premium in the current era of overproduction. So and I think this is our green number to 5, Alex Baena. I think he plays for Atletico Madrid. Again, definitely not the worst player to get a low numbered parallel. I think yeah, we on average we would get like one base card number to 10 or less, and so this Alex Baena is our low numbered card. Again, he's an attacking player for a good national team. So, no, obviously, like he's not like Pinaudo or Donatello, but yeah, definitely not the worst case. A case hidden is also like a true color, not shimmer, not checkerboard, etc. No dots, like how they go cracked eyes. So pretty satisfied. In fact, if I wouldn't pull any of this, like Yamal, so even like 101 out or Messi Manga, if that would be my case here, that would be above my expectations. So this is yeah. So this already exceeds my expectations. But if I got a correct sense of this product, because we got a low numbered parallel, so our auto is not gonna be as good anymore. So Vitor Baya, like probably most people don't know him, but like I know him well, because as I said, I followed soccer most closely in from late 90s to early 2000s, and at the time he played. I mean, like of course, also now I follow soccer closely, perhaps much more closer than an average breaker. So I go to a couple of FC NYC games every year, and then I went to a FIFA Club World Cup final, PSG versus Chelsea last year, to the World Cup game between France and Senegal this year, and like I watch a lot of highlights as well. So I want to believe that I know more about soccer than an average breaker, but maybe not. Like we shouldn't be arrogant. Like, so if you are not arrogant, you are like rewarded. Like I went into this break without any arrogance, just to get a feel of the product, and I was rewarded. Yes, so now there are, of course, a lot of discussions about that Panini lost the World Cup license, and then like after 2030, it will be Topps who will be making these cards. And to be honest, is this like a numbered parallel? Like looks like not. I honestly don't understand this discussion, because from one point of view, people are criticizing heavily Panini, and then they said that Panini will be gone. Oh, monster, Thiago Silva, monster, out. I actually saw him playing for Fluminense during my recent trip to Brazil to 75. So from one point of view, people are criticizing Panini. From other point of view, they are disappointed that they lost the license. But to me, it's actually like pretty the same thing who will be doing these cards, because to be both Panini and Topps, they're making a subpar product. Yeah. Of course, I'm killing with this case, but I have a very good understanding what an average case of this stuff looks like. I understand what this 500 card base set checklist means. I understand what this 100 parallels mean. But when I look on Topps, it's also like the same thing. Like take this. Say Topps UEFA clubs competition, another card into our old glory set. So how many parallels there? Like also maybe not 100, but like something like 70 or 75, and this is for a set which releases literally like every year. So this is an interesting looking parallel. Like this is to 20 to 26. Like in Qatar, this parallel to 22 maroon was really a cool looking parallel. Like here, this parallel to to 26 is a little bit weird in my opinion, but yeah, so it's gonna be the same thing with top. So it's gonna be a large checklist, maybe even larger than 500 cards if they will expand the tournament to 64 teams, and they're gonna be this 100 or so parallels. Yeah, we are really like making good progress with this old glory set, which I decided to complete. So so it's gonna be the same thing. And in terms of design, this top Chrome and Panini Prizm, they're pretty much the same thing. To me, sometimes Chrome is better, sometimes Prizm is better, but the difference is really minor. So, and ultimately, like what determines the quality and the pricing of this product is not the supply of those supply plays some role, but it's like consumer demand. So, when the consumer demand is weak, then the product is good because companies are really like tearing their asses apart to sell something. And if the consumer demand is strong, like the product is gonna be bad and overpriced because people will buy in any case. Wow! And we get an Estevao out, and this is, I think, a Rocky out as well. So it is a redemption, which is kind of disappointing because we pull the second redemption in only 11 boxes. But yeah, Estevao is perhaps the hottest Rocky in this whole set, and alter ego Alfonso Davis. I have a sweet spot in my heart for Alfonso Davis because it's like an MLS player who went to play on the biggest fields in Europe. So Vancouver Whitecaps. A legend. Yeah, like so. Yeah, this Estevao auto. It's also like a pretty insane pull. Like this is like auto-wise we are doing like really well. And so Estevao auto, I think, is something which can like be even like redeemed. So this is. Perhaps more likely to be made than this Sardar Azmoun and his other Iranian friend. So yeah, simply insane case here. And wow, is this also a true gold, like to 10 Arda Güler? Yeah, this is also a true gold to 10, like a 4 out of 10. Simply insanity. This is like simply insanity. This is also in the box we get like a Güler to 10, and we get an Estevao out. So this is wow. Obviously, Güler is not Scorers Club, Erling Haaland, regular Prince. Obviously, Güler is not Lamine Yamal, but it's like a really high profile player and an attacking player for Real Madrid. So yeah, this like Turkey completely failing the tournament is gonna be affecting the value of this card a little bit, but like it's an insane pool. Like, so this is I just don't know what I'm emotionally exhausted after this, like Lamine Yamal and Balak and Khan 101 outer, like, so I just don't have like any neither physical nor emotional forces to react to. But like Galur to 10, it's well above average. Not well above average. It's like easily like a top 5% card in this product. So overall, this is a really fun product to break, but obviously I don't expect any financial profit or like from it. But yeah, if you can afford it, the prices, of course, on the steeper end. I recommend it. It's the boxes are also somewhat balanced, so if you have a better auto, then you get like slightly weaker case hit, or like not so low numbered cards, and then like if you get a good case hit, like you get like a weaker out and not so low numbered cards. So this is like balances out. But of course there are like insane loaded boxes, like I think in this case we had like 4 boxes which were insanely loaded, but I would say, based on my experience, don't expect that even a single box in your case will be as loaded as any of these boxes. But overall, of course, like there are a lot of problems. So like because of this very large checklist. I don't recognize some of the players, but yeah, even if I wouldn't pull any high end cards, I would be satisfied with this break. And yeah, Cleberson is obviously like a little bit of a lower end. A lower, no, I shouldn't say like lower end, but a lower profile out of, but that's why we pulled like card number 223 out of this box. And going forward, I'll try. I'm personally really excited about the World Cup, so I will try to attend 1 or 2 more games at the MetLife Stadium, and then if this Panini Flawless, if it will be released not geological ages after the tournament, another card to our old glory set. If it, I'll try to break some of it. National Treasures, I'm not very excited about, because I'm not very excited about this Road to World Cup products, about this Road to World Cup products. But in terms of the sets, I will be building this Old Glory set to 94. It's gonna be hard with 500 players, but I will do my best, and then we'll try to build this a New York City poster rainbow. Overall, this case is of course simply insane. Estevao out a Messi manga, this Baena to 5, a Guler True Go to 10, dual out of Balak and Khan, 2002 silver medalist, True Black 101, and then this Yamal True Gold to 10. My personal favorite cards, however, this Ronaldo out to 99, and then this New York City poster card.